As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.
No one's stopped me yet.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one, but two parasitic... Still, I should take the comp... If I could promise you one thing in return for your... I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've...
Welcome. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never felt the call of the divine, Astari?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you charge too much, people hit you harder. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least so, you having a go or not? Then move!
It's too late to stop it now!
The mistress of disease loves us all.
Plenty of folk like that Gortash bloke. Judging by
Candle Hallow's tombstones. Candle Hallow's tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
What a day. Should be easy.
Let's get going.
When she gets to shut them up.
May Winfield, mother of 12, wife of 1, beloved by all. name has been engraved, but the message beneath is clear. Should have left those orphans on the street where they belonged.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Candle Hallow's tombstones.
But that's twice what you just said.
That's curious.
Always room for more?
Let's crack it open.
Never a dull moment.
Locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape." That phrase is barlist. This place has some connection to Orin and her...
What now?
Flaming fists this way.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the dread Lord's trial. Thou hast shown proof.
Its breath is dank and coarse, but it has no words. This creature is mute. Its breath is dank and coarse, but it has no words. This creature is mute.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful